to your left.
Move to my left a bit?
Yeah.
Did you not have enough elbow space, bro?
Nope, not with your ashy elbows, bro. I think I'm ashy too today.
I put lotion on today. You know what? Well, first of all, welcome to Cometesta, right? Yeah, welcome back, man.
I know, man. We were gone for like, what, 2 weeks?
It was a week. It almost felt like 2 weeks.
Was it a week?
Yeah, no.
Recording.
Life changes.
Life changes.
Life changes happen. Very good stuff, thankfully. You don't see the hard work that goes behind the video. I'm going to start off by saying that, bro. You just did a full day of work. You came back and you set up, and I don't know if I give you enough props, bro, but bro, that was amazing. If I knew how to do any of this shit, I would probably help.
Yeah.
I'm only the talent. What can I say? No. If I knew, and I'm gonna learn some of this how to set up.
We've said this before, but usually by the time this guy comes over for the recordings,
right,
it's all set up. Maybe just some details here and there. But today you got to see the whole thing.
It was a lot. It was a lot, bro.
So it took me over an hour?
At least an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Just set up lights, cameras, multi-cameras.
While yo estoy en el TikTok, güey, haciendo...
Look.
Mira, güey, mira lo que pasó. And usually it's because I'm cooking.
Yeah.
And it's usually a more complicated cook.
So usually he cooks, I take care of this stuff. And that's how it works out. You're going to see, this is also an update on the channel. You're going to start seeing more of the content at night. Yeah. Because I think that's going to be one of the only times.
It's going to be our new norm.
Yeah. And, but yeah, so let's get going. So today, tell them what we're going to make today, bro.
A little corn in my ear. Today we're going to do...
Damn.
Today we're going to do esquite.
No, güey, porque luego tengo que limpiar yo, güey.
So today we're going to do esquite.
Yep.
Right? We've been talking about doing esquite for a while.
Yeah, we've talked about doing snacks, and we actually have the corn going. So you'll see right now you'll see the B-roll in a little bit. Yeah. So we were going to do, we were thinking, estuvimos pensando hacer un episodio así, doing one of those episodes, and today's is the first one, actually.
Yeah.
So we're going to make esquites today. He's going to try out his...
Yeah, we're actually going to try to do an esquite really easy. Toss it on the grill, put the mayonnaise, put some cotija cheese, some limes.
Esquites, cuando los que comen esquite, whoever's had esquite, it's usually the corn's cooked, it's boiled, it's cooked.
Right.
But we're not doing that.
No, we're going to grill it.
Because that's what we do here.
Yeah, we do a little something to it. Yeah. And we're going to try to do our own mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, si no sale, we have mayo in the back. Yeah. Mayonnaise. Did I say that? Did I announce?
Yeah.
I enunciated
He enunciated the mayonnaise.
Yeah, si no sirve, vamos a tratar de hacer nuestra propia mayonesa. And...
Y si no sale bueno, we're not going to tell you.
We won't, and we'll just use regular mayo.
Pretend it's good, like...
Yeah, compared to our aguachiles last week, that
was aguachiles,
still good.
Thank you guys for watching. That was awesome.
It was a good cook.
So good, man.
It was a good cook. We're going to have to repeat that on a non-Cometesta day where the fam's here. But anyway, so today we're going to talk about, we're still on a shutdown. 22 days in, bro. Social Security, Medicare, Medi-Cal type of stuff.
Yeah,
it's starting to affect a couple of hospitals that I've known, and then we had the No Kings rally. Just something, just like I said, we're not huge experts on everything. Please do your own research on a lot of the stuff, things that we look at, and that we even later on go and do more research on, right? And then we're going to talk about the Dodgers, the World Series. We're on our way to the World Series. Ohtani's amazing.
We're going to talk about anyone
historic.
Anyone at whatever it is that you do, doing it at the highest possible level you can imagine.
Sure. He's like
and we get to see it.
He's like the Cometesta perfection of podcasting, but only in baseball form.
He's the cook, the setup guy, the cleanup guy.
He does all of the above, right?
And does it better than everyone else.
Yeah, and then really quick, I know we're gonna talk about the officer shooting that just happened in South LA.
Yep.
And
the details
and how how the media just portrays it a little differently. Yeah. But let's get started, bro, because me van a quemar mis corn and no van a estar buenos. Let's go. So let's start doing the mayo.
Yeah.
Something that trips me out is we're in Halloween season. And your neighbor's got this dope Halloween setup.
Yeah.
And all I hear is screaming in the background. He's got like a screaming lady in the background.
Yeah.
So if you guys hear a screaming lady in the background, she's safe.
Probably not. But it's a motion sensor thing.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of neighbors that walk their dogs and stuff. Yeah. So every other minute it's like,
So back to the cooking.
Yes.
Apparently, mayonnaise is super easy to make. Apparently. We'll try. Si no sale...
Why is it so expensive?
Is mayonnaise expensive?
I don't know. I just said that.
Oh, okay. But you know what? Something that I did hear
yes.
was someone told us that our content wasn't long enough. But then somebody said, hey, your subjects are all over the place sometimes too, right?
Yeah.
So we do try to kind of capture everything that's been going on throughout the week.
Yeah.
But let us know what you guys think. If you guys think that we should concentrate on a subject or two.
I think we're going to just narrow it down.
To one or two subjects?
One or two subjects, and then just go more into our thoughts. And then if it just gets boring, we'll make something up.
Too bad.
It's too bad.
It's our channel. But no. So yeah, dude. So
explain a little bit of what you're doing, bro.
So
you got the 2 eggs going.
2 eggs, because I'm doing 2 servings. Apparently, we're gonna make a good amount of mayo. It's just eggs, salt, a whole lemon. If you're only doing 1 serving, it'd just be 1 lemon. And then it said use un aceite, but try using the avocado oil because it gives it a little bit of a different, a better flavor to it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And then a little bit of pepper, and then some Dijon mustard.
So Dr. Pepper? You seen that?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So this gentleman sleeping with his mouth open. Someone comes and pours in a little bit of Dr. Pepper because he's sleeping like this.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper goes like...
Oh, that's good. Hey, hold on. What's that? That Dr. Pepper? That's that Dr. Pepper.
Is that Dr. Pepper? That's that Dr. Pepper.
What? I've never seen that.
No, I'll show it to you.
No, I've never seen that.
Te la enseño.
So then you have an emulsifier, bro. You guys have everything, bro.
Yeah, we do, bro. Thanks to my wife. She has little gadget thingies for everything, bro.
Oh, yeah, dudes, which is awesome because when I said, hey, yeah, and because I asked her, I'm like, hey, do you happen to have an emulsifier? And you were like, what's that?
And she sent me a picture. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Yeah, I got one of those. And you can tell it's not like brand new. It's like.
Yeah, she uses it. Yeah.
She uses all this stuff.
You just emulsify all this stuff. Oh, it says 3 to 5 minutes. So I guess I'm just being impatient.
Yeah, that was like 30 seconds in, bro. But I'll tell you this. That corn is smelling delicious.
It does. Dude. It does. It smells great already, right?
You can see it here. You can probably see a little bit of the smoke.
But yeah, dude.
So as you're struggling with that, so are a lot of people right now, bro.
Yeah, man. So I don't know if they haven't realized how much they really need to just sit down and work on this. It's starting to smell like mayonnaise.
I was going to tell you, bro.
I don't know if they realize how many people actually depend on this. Like your folks and my folks, they're older.
Yep.
You know, and they actually depend on this type of on their income, on their medical benefits, on everything. So our corn was cooked for about 20-25 minutes.
I think longer than that.
A little bit longer?
Give or take 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Check this out, guys.
It came out nice.
It came out very nice.
Yeah. No, and they smell delicious. And the only reason we're down here peeling them, don't think I'm doing anything with Raul over here a little weird. It's just we have the trash can down here. Are you doing inappropriate stuff with
I'm
me,
just
bro?
standing here, bro.
We're asking each other's corn. Oh, bro, this could be a meme. I don't know if we should do this.
You husk my corn and I husk your.
This is what we call the double husker.
Oh, man.
There's really no science behind it. It's literally just cutting the sides off from what I've seen. Bro, I don't know if you want to, using this, toss some of that in the...
No. We just talked about how you do this part and I do.
Oh, you did. We did just say that. I was also trying to get help, but...
So was I.
Obviously. It just took you 2 hours to say
Let me bust your move. You need help?
Hey, bro, you need help?
Oh, look at this.
Hey, if I could do that, I would.
If I knew, bro, I'd help you.
If I knew how to do that?
I'd help you. Hey, bro, look at this tattoo, bro. Look at this.
I didn't do it like that.
I'm trying to level this camera. This dude's like, me estaba moviendo el güey. I'm like, man, what the? He's only for the camera to tell me the
Do you get frustrated? I saw frustration there for a minute, bro.
And it's not even with you, bro.
No, I'm not saying with me.
Yeah.
I'm saying just in general. It looked like you were ready to.
No, but that's just how I am.
Frustration.
But it's more with me because, like, usually we don't have those problems because I prepare for it.
Right.
And I haven't had a chance to really prepare for it.
Yeah. Did you feel pressure because I was here watching you doing this shit?
No, not at all. Oh, okay. No. Because when I do these gigs, I mean, that's what people like stand around and just stare.
Right.
So a lot of people have curiosity over it.
Right.
But again, while you're doing this, people are staring.
Right. Yeah. But anyways. Cool story, bro.
Good story.
Hey, I'm getting better.
I've never been so unprepared for a
gig.
For a gig, bro.
Yeah.
That still has a lot of corn, bro.
A lot of it still has a lot of corn, bro. It's just.
¿Quieres que lo haga?
It's just wasting food, bro.
We should have done some ASMR on that, bro.
Yeah, it sounds awesome,
very
right?
Gratifying, bro.
Yeah. Actually, you know what would have probably been easier? If we would have just gotten one corn, put some mayonnaise on it, and that would have been our. No, wait.
You don't want this?
You see?
You don't want this?
I don't want that part.
Okay.
You're just gonna eat the corn? There's a lot in there.
It's like you're waiting for someone to go first, bro. Yeah. Okay. You missed a lot of the meat of the corn.
On the inside.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I gotta dig deeper.
Yeah, see? Yep. Look at this. Look.
I just gotta dig deeper. All right, let's peel.
Here, let me clean these out while you do this.
let me peel like 3 more of these suckers.
Bro.
Did you just eat the shit out of that? Okay, so then I gotta dig deeper in there.
Sí, güey.
Bro, I'm not a fucking professional elote peeler. All right, cutter.
It's in your DNA.
It should have been in my DNA. God damn it. It's in my DNA.
No, man.
Tú regaña y come, güey, pero.
I'm like a skeleton right now.
Like you haven't eaten, bro.
I'm full already, bro.
Honestly, I don't think we're gonna use our mayo, bro. We're just gonna use whatever mayo you got in the fridge. Es más, ya, te da mucho, pero no te lo voy a dar, güey.
Bitch.
Bro, are we ever gonna talk about any of these subjects, bro?
Probably not. This is probably going to be the laziest edit of all time.
This is the laziest edit of all time, bro.
Because there was not so much to this, and then we got to hurry up because it's getting late.
Yeah.
In the dishwashing tissue, bro. I think I do well.
It's so dumb, bro.
I'm proud of
I think we're so tired, bro, today that we're just babbling. We're not making sense. So should I add it or what? Okay, let's try that. Let's try that amount. Actually,
I'm telling you, that's what the butter does.
You know what? We may just need the tajin, bro.
I mean,
you got the tajin, by the way?
And I got chili powder too, and I think chili powder works better.
Okay, want to bring that?
But
oh, bro,
I told you it was gonna be good, bro. You didn't trust your cook, bro. You didn't trust your cook, bro. I trust your cook.
That's good stuff.
That's money, bro.
Yeah, it is really good.
See, bro, I believe in you, bro.
You do.
I believe in you.
Man, I appreciate that because I honestly, I saw it and I was like, ah.
Nah, it's because you were expecting mayo.
Yeah.
Not mayonnaise.
Not mayo. I was expecting mayonnaise, not mayo. I know there's going to be a lot of video that's going to be skipped.
A lot.
But this was an interesting cook. One, we weren't sort of prepared since the morning. Two, my mayonnaise, at first I was a little afraid of it, bro. Like,
you were petrified?
At first I was afraid. I was petrified. And three,
comments on elotes. Post in the comments tajin or actual chili powder.
Bro, you know
my preference.
Yeah.
Which one's your preference, bro?
I like this if it has the right amount of mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
You say mayonnaise.
I say mayonnaise
correctly. That's probably the correct way, but it sounds funny.
Why? How do you usually say it?
Mayonnaise, like everyone else.
Oh.
Not mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Anyways.
Chili powder for me.
You told me, como dicen los eloteros, güey.
Tú me dices que...
Tú me dices cuándo.
Y luego paran y te ven.
Sí.
Sí, ahí está.
Okay. And then on mine, I'm going to do a little bit of that Tajin. Man, that's a way different consistency on the... Bien viejo
Tajin and the chili powder for sure.
We're going to keep this here because we're probably going to want more.
I think I'm going to want more.
Yeah. Cheers, bro. Your chili looks all old, bro.
It is old, bro.
42 years old.
It is 43 years old. I like it.
Yeah?
Because although I like mayonnaise and cheese, I don't like my esquite to be completely doused in it. I know that's the cheese there.
Yeah.
I like it, bro.
It was like a good amount of sweet. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's really good.
But I think it could use a little more.
Like a tad more mayo?
Mm-hmm.
So, just to close off on the shutdown, apparently 900,000 are going to be furloughed. 2 million workers are going to be unpaid. Yeah, some of their SNAP, also known as CalFresh, is going to be affecting 42 million Americans, bro.
Jesus.
Well, people don't realize 42 million Americans not receiving any sort of CalFresh or food stamps. It does hurt them.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, well, why are they on CalFresh? But you never know the situations of people and when they need them.
People lose jobs.
Yeah.
It's not by choice. And then not only that, it trickles down.
Mm-hmm.
It trickles down, now you have to, other family has to help and all this other stuff. And
it reminds me of something real important that just happened, bro. Because the headlines don't always tell the correct story on things. The immigration officer that just got shot, the first headline was, immigration officer shot in ICE operation, which made you think that he was shot by maybe the assailant, maybe an immigrant, maybe something going on. Turns out he was shot by his own fucking people.
That's how stupid they are.
Yeah, but they don't tell that whole story.
They're going to bait you into believing.
Yeah, into believing that it was something else. So of course, it ends up being that the U.S. Marshal was wounded by a ricocheted ICE officer, bro. And I believe they arrested somebody for resisting arrest. But why were you even pulling out a gun on somebody resisting arrest? My thing with them is there any accountability on any law enforcement, bro?
The answer is there isn't. The videos continue. I'm starting to notice anger too on their part.
Like the guy in one of the immigration that officers that threw the lady down.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that pissed me off so much.
Yeah, bro, because
that could be any one of our family members.
Yeah, not only that, a lot of it is unnecessary. I get that you feel attacked or whatever. You signed up for it. You knew the dangers of the business. You knew what you were at risk. You can't use that as an excuse or a reason why to use excessive force with people that you clearly have superior strength over.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of something too that I was talking to you about before, where I don't consider ourselves podcast bros. I don't think we're at that level. First of all,
well, podcasts, you don't have to be at a level,
right? You
just need a mic, a camera, and a platform to upload.
That's us. I was watching Joe Rogan with, what is it, Andrew Schultz? Is that his name? Andrew?
Yeah.
And these guys that, obviously helped, Trump win the election because of having him on.
Now they regret it.
But they had a really crazy episode, bro, where Andrew Schultz was telling the vaccinations and why are we vaccinating our kids so young. And he goes, they vaccinated my daughter 24 hours after she was born because she needs a Hep C shot, I believe. It's a Hep C or a Hep B, one of the Heps, right? And that I asked the doctor why they do this, and he's like, oh yeah, it's a sexually transmitted disease. And I start, whoa, what? And then like Joe Rogan goes, oh, he's probably not gonna have some Saxon for a couple years, right? And then you're like, dude, it's as easy as asking ChatGPT or Google why these kids are getting these shots so early. If you get a Hep B or Hep C shot, it's transmitted by anything. It's not just sexually transmitted. It could also be transmitted through kissing, through touch. Regardless of what you think on vaccinations or not, there's some science behind it. We're not doctors. I don't know. I mean, what's your thought on the podcasters?
I think across the board in any kind of content, you can't take it for 100% truth. You know, that goes with news outlets. Everyone, just like us, we want clicks. Right? It's a popularity contest. We have an opinion on things, and we want to put it out there. And probably at the moment we had the time, and then we also had the equipment to be able to do it in a nicer way than just with phones, right? And try to look more legit or be more legit. So these podcasters too, right? They're comedians. So
first off, they're comedians. Yeah.
So they're comedians. So right off the bat, they know how to communicate. They know how to get a response from people because that's what that's what they do. And that's what they train themselves to do. And they do a great job. I mean, I think Andrew Schultz is pretty funny at certain things and stuff like that. Joe Rogan, I don't think he was ever funny. He just decided to be a comedian or said he was a comedian, whatever. If you like that content, watch it, but don't take that advice at all. Do your research, especially on medical stuff. All that stuff like Neil Tyson Grass,
bro. Grass.
As brilliant as he is, and I'm a huge fan. I know there's other physicists that
disagree with him.
That disagree with him, or not necessarily disagree with him, but have a different take.
Yeah, you're right.
On the same things. Neither of them. They're limited, like they say. We're limited to the knowledge that we have currently.
Yeah.
And there's it doesn't mean that there's something more complex that exists, and we still, just because we don't understand it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So I don't listen to these guys. You know, a lot of times they make references of where they read it, who they heard say it, and then maybe you listen to that source, and then you formulate your own opinion. But when it comes to medical advice, talk to a doctor.
I went to my doctor because they wanted to give my son the COVID shot already. I didn't want to give it to him, not because I don't want him to take it. And I asked him, I said, would you give your son the COVID shot? And he said, yes. He's like, I probably wouldn't give it to him with so many other shots just because he wanted him to spread them out. Mm-hmm. So he did say like, hey, just make sure he gets it before, I want to say like his first birthday or whatever.
If Dr. Reyes tells me something and it's as crazy as it may sound to me, I believe him 1,000,000% on whatever Joe Rogan has to say.
For sure.
And even if it sounds legit. Joe Rogan tells me A is an A. My doctor tells me no, A is a Z.
Right.
Well, then A is a Z, bro.
No, yeah.
I don't care what Joe Rogan tells me.
Yeah, if my doctor says the sky is green today, I want to be like, guess what? The sky is green today.
Yeah.
You know,
I saw it green today.
Just in general, bro. I mean, and it sounds dumb because that's what the right does. That's what the right does. Where they go, no, you have to question on, and you're like, why? Yeah, question it. But you know what I do believe in though?
Science.
No, the Dodgers, dude.
You know who I believe more than the Dodgers?
Ohtani.
Lord Ohtani,
dude. 3 home runs, 10 strikeouts in a single game.
The pitcher got 10 strikeouts. That must have been a career all-time performance. And you're telling me the slugger got 3 home runs in a playoff game? That must be a career-defining moment.
It's probably not. He's gonna go out and do that. And get a
saying it was
game.
One player that did all this,
bro? I saw a TikTok, bro, of
You've seen all the TikTok.
Yeah, I love looking at him, bro, because it was this like guy. It was this guy going back in time and talking to Babe Ruth, and he goes, "Hey, there's gonna be a guy that's gonna be greater than you," and Babe Ruth goes, "Okay, it's gonna happen." And he goes, "Yeah, he's gonna be a pitcher and a home run hitter," and he goes, "Okay, I've done that," you know, and he goes, "Yeah, and then he starts giving out facts, and he's like, "Okay," and he goes, and he hits 3 home runs and strikeouts 10 guys in one game. And he goes, "What?" Because I mean,
Babe Ruth did it, but he wasn't. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he was a pitcher first, then the slugger, not both at the same time at his highest level.
Right, and he was good. He was a great slugger. I don't know how good of a pitcher.
Good numbers.
He was.
We're just basing it.
Yeah. As good as Babe Ruth was, bro, I don't know how good he was of a pitcher. Numbers, home runs wise, I can be like, yeah, greatest slugger of all time, right?
Yeah.
But as a pitcher, Ohtani's doing both. Yeah. And then also he tells him, and he stole, I think like 50 bases. I don't know how many bases Ohtani stole, right? Yeah, and then Babe Ruth goes, "What?" Like,
yeah.
Because he's just an all-around player.
You know, Babe Ruth
Yeah,
That's
let's
what
just
he would
say
say.
I'm the Babe Ruth of Cometesta. You know what I'm saying? He's just a once in a lifetime player. I don't know if greatest athlete ever. Top
I don't know if you
2, 3,
how can you
4.
not call that an athlete?
Well, then you got no. I'm not saying he's not one of the greatest athletes. I'm just saying I don't know about if he is a top.
Well,
athlete, right?
he's not the fastest athlete ever. He's not
Right.
the strongest athlete ever.
Right.
You know, he's not the highest jumping athlete ever.
Right.
Bro. To dominate in your sport,
Okay.
one thing is like maybe the Leo Messi, the Cristiano Ronaldo, the R9 I think is the closest thing where you can close to dominate at several things.
Okay.
Not just one or two things like headers,
Right.
you know, left foot, right foot, finish, speed, strength, everything, dribbling skills, passing skills. That was R9, bro.
Yeah.
And that wasn't Ronaldo or Messi. I don't care what anyone says. That was R9, limited by injuries. Ohtani, then there was Bo Jackson, right? Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders wasn't.
No.
But Bo Jackson.
Ian Thorpe. And
Lord of Thunder?
Thorpe. Es torpe.
Era más menso.
Era más torpe, güey.
But what I'm saying is Ohtani is doing it at the highest level.
Right, but then you could say, okay, so what about the quarterback? Gisele Bunch's husband, bro. Jesus Christ.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
But he was just a quarterback.
Just a quarterback.
Yeah.
Bro, he won.
He wasn't the receiver or the safety or
Yeah, but because of
or
him,
the
they
tight
won
end.
all the Super Bowls,
but
bro. So
we're talking about someone that is
right, but at the same time, he can't be
plethora.
right. But
of-
he also can't be a quarterback and a running back and fucking because that's his position. So I get it. Yeah, no, Ohtani's doing it amazingly. But also, baseball allows you to be a different position player at different times. So that also
you
gives
can do it
him.
in football too. They just don't have the skill to do it. That's what I'm saying.
But as a quarterback, do you really want?
It's soccer.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Well, in soccer, yeah,
You can play any position you want.
right. But why waste you in one amazing position when they could put you in that one position they need you to in that sport?
Because that's the one thing you're only good
I
at.
know, but baseball, and I'm not trying to take anything away from baseball, man, but that's why they have a designated hitter. He does nothing else but hit.
Because that's the only thing he knows how to do.
But that's what I'm saying. So then
But
that's
Ohtani
why
knows
him
how
and
to do
pitching,
other things,
right? He
bro.
knows how to pitch too and steal bases. No, I'm
That's
not
what
taking
saying.
anything away from
That's
him.
what makes him amazing.
I know, I'm not taking anything away from
Yes,
him.
you
Once
are, bro.
again,
You're hating
no,
on him.
I'm not hating on him. I think he's top 5 athletes of all time, up there with myself.
Talk to the hand.
No, I'm just saying he's going to be for me top
He's gonna
5
be-
athletes of all time.
Okay,
At least for
that
me.
I can give you.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not the greatest athlete of all time.
That's what I
It's
mean.
recency bias, right?
Right.
Just like Messi. And
I don't even think Messi.
He's not the
Messi's the greatest soccer player. He's not the greatest athlete.
Yeah, and Messi's not
That's
the
my
GOAT.
that's my
What
point.
anyone says, he's not the GOAT. He's an incredible. You can put him,
Soccer, he's the GOAT.
You can argue top 5 for sure, but he is not the GOAT. He's not the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's not the GOAT.
But
he
Ohtani,
couldn't even dominate in any of the World Cups he played in. Pele did.
yeah. But it was also once again you said it was in different eras, so it was a different era.
He's not the same GOAT at every other league or team he's played in.
He was running around like crazy.
Ronaldo's dominated every league he's played in. And he's got a fresh new haircut
Anybody,
too, bro.
even I'll dominate in the Saudi league, bro. Everybody dominates in the Saudi league, bro.
Yeah, but he did it
He
he did it in England too. He did it in Italy.
Not the second
too.
time he went.
He won a Champions League in a different league. The most hardest competitive league in the world.
No?
None of the systems ever were played around him.
Well, back to Ohtani, bro. The whole point was Ohtani, yes,
The performance.
athletic wise, he's going to be top 5 athletes of all time.
So the performance
yeah.
specifically on that day though, bro.
Oh, no, that fucking
Was
game was amazing.
Incredible.
It's like saying a goalie. We were talking about this. It's like saying in soccer terms, a goalie came in, went to a penalty shootout. The goalie
first he sets up the goals, right?
Yeah, so he scored in soccer. In soccer, yeah. First he scored a goal.
Yeah.
It's a little bit harder in soccer. So then home runs. I want to say scoring, depending on who you're playing, what team you're playing, blah blah. But with the Dodgers as good as they are, he's scoring home runs.
Okay,
every other game.
Not comparing home run to not comparing home runs to goals, but the impact of 3 home runs and the impact of a hat trick is very similar. It's very close. I'm not comparing.
I would say because 3 home runs
harder than a home run. Well, I'll tell you this: one of the hardest things to do, from what I hear athletes say, is hit a fucking baseball.
Here's the thing. Oh no, I completely agree 100%.
Because you can score a goal on chiripada, or bounce off you and stuff like that.
Right, but in competitive play, bro, I'm talking about in competitive play, Barcelona versus Real Madrid, right? Any one of the teams, whoever you're going for. One team scoring against the other is a very hard thing to do.
Yeah,
in competitive teams, right? Now, if it's a Barcelona versus a Firpo or a
damn, why are you offending our Salvadoran friends?
Or the Genju from China, right? I think that's how you say it, Genju, whatever. Then yes, you're gonna score 10 fucking goals, right? But the Dodgers are playing against another top team.
You're just proving my point.
Right. So what I'm saying,
incredibleness.
So what I'm saying is a goal, 3 home runs equals a goal. No? Do you think 3 home runs equals 3 goals? Because you can score 3 home runs and still lose the game. And still be amazing.
I could even argue that 3 home runs is more than a hat trick.
I don't know, because you could score 3 home runs. Well, here's the difference. You scored 3 home runs and 10 strikeouts. So that's what I'm trying to say. But
if I go play at amateur level soccer, which that's even higher than my level, there is a likelihood that I can score a hat trick than me go to the park, play against some kids. You're not gonna score a hat trick. Hit 3 home runs.
No way, bro. You're not gonna.
If I can't,
in your prime,
let's put it this way. A hat trick when I play.
It's a fucking
1 hat trick.
Al Bundy over here.
Al Bundy. A hat trick, if I'm saying I'm not going to do it, but I have a likelier chance of scoring a hat trick going to the park playing against kids than I do going to Little League.
Okay, would you score a home run in a softball game?
3? No.
Yeah, I mean, either. But first of all, I've played softball and I couldn't hit a home run. But
yeah, number 1, because I'm not good at it.
Yeah, same.
But 2 is because even if you are good at it, and you're playing with the pitch.
I think you're taking not that you're menospreciándolo, but I think you're taking away a little bit of the credit of the goals. And
I know how it is to score a hat trick, bro.
But yeah, bro. But yeah,
it was easy. It was easy.
That was against Firpo, bro. Everybody scores against Firpo.
I can tell you because I wasn't any good, and that's why I'm saying. At that level, I wasn't any good, and I was still managed to get a hat trick. And one of them was a chiripada goal. It was a lot.
Right, but once again, we never played competitively. We played Sunday League, bro. And I could tell you from
competitive, bro.
I don't remember if I've ever scored a hat trick. I don't think I ever did, to be honest with you.
I know. You might have scored a home run. Neither. So
no.
No.
Que chingados ni hubiera jugado nada. No, but my point of this is we both played against the same teams.
Yeah. You were the better player.
I was a better player. I'm not going to take that away.
Point.
Right, but
it's proving my point.
But I also think, I guess to each their sport too, right? Yeah. He wouldn't go out on the soccer field and score 3 goals, or would he?
Of course not, bro. Ronaldo or Messi.
Well, first off, Ronaldo or Messi wouldn't even seen the fucking ball. No way.
Ball, bro.
Maybe the only soccer player that might even attempt to maybe get a home run would be like Zlatan, bro. Maybe.
Not even.
Adama Traoré, bro, as big as he is.
I bet you he can't even do Zlatan can't even do a proper layup.
Well, I don't know. Back to it. Ohtani, top 5 athletes. I don't take anything away from him. I can't wait to see the World Series, bro. I predicted Dodgers. I think they're
gonna sweep.
Oof, that's a good one. I think we're sweeping too.
Wrong.
If we don't sweep, it's because of our manager.
Right. But go Dodgers. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
We've been teasing our giveaway, bro.
Yeah.
We've been teasing our giveaway.
Go grab him?
Yeah, go get him. What's going on, man? Do you not know what to do with your hands?
We've been teasing this giveaway, sponsored by Cariño Confetti. Oh, like, subscribe, notifications, share the video, Instagram. Boop. And giveaway sponsored by Cariño Confetti. And here's her IG. Boop. Check her out.
Yeah.
She got good stuff.
And she's been helping us out a lot. So check it out, dude.
Check it out.
We wanted to keep it.
This tote bag
it's pretty cool.
It's so fresh, bro. Boom.
Yeah. Carry your calzones in there.
Yep. And check this out right here, back here. Boom. Print is so good.
Oh, that's dope.
Boom.
That's good quality. Water, coffee, I don't know. Anything you want to put in there? Water. Chela.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom. Very high quality. Thermal. Mm-hmm. Boom. Get this black Cometesta t-shirt.
Yeah, that logo is dope.
That logo.
We need to make more of that one with that logo.
That nice sunset, bro. It's a
sunset.
Look at, yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Cobra Kai, bro.
Yep. That's really a nice print, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
this is really nice.
But this is something she actually picked, so she knew what she was doing. And it shows.
Ya bien lleno de corn, güey, y mayonesa and shit. Well, on that note, you know what time it is?